Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Don't Panic When Your Home Loses Half Its Value. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. Don't panic when your home loses half its value. Don't panic when your neighbor's homes lose half of their value. Don't panic when homes on your street have been sitting unsold for months with no buyers in sight. Don't panic when your realtor tells you your home is only worth 40% of what you paid for it. So, you're probably wondering why you shouldn't panic or at the very least get concerned. Well, I'll tell you. You shouldn't panic because if you've been a watcher of this channel, then you would have been told this was all coming and you would have been told what the rich insiders were doing in preparation for these coming events. But in case you missed it, we'll give you some of the latest tips and insights into what the rich are doing to prevent from being wiped out by the coming real estate collapse. So here's what the rich are doing to avoid the coming real estate bloodbath. First of all, they've been selling off all their real estate for 18 months, at least, some for as long as 2 years. Even Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, is sleeping each night in a temporary $50,000 home on his company's property. Why is that? It's because he sold all of his mansions in the last 2 years. He sold everything off because he knew what was coming. When Elon was starting PayPal, he and his brother didn't have enough money for an apartment or a house. So they slept in their PayPal office each night on the sofas. Now, he's the richest guy in the world, and he's basically living in a shoebox-sized manufactured home now on his company's lot just to save money. Are you starting to see a pattern here of very intelligent financial decision making? What does that tell you? It tells me that this guy is smart and he's been able to read the markets, and I'm guessing he's probably a secret watcher of the John Ark Show, which is probably why he's been making so many smart business moves lately. He's not the only one. A lot of other super wealthy individuals have been dumping their real estate for some time. Many of them even moved to Florida to avoid paying California's crazy taxes. Another thing you can do to avoid a major hit is to turn your current home into an Airbnb or just start renting out bedrooms or basements or your garage. Right now, whether you realize it or not, your home is a liability. But if you start renting part of it or all of it out and start generating cash flow, then it will become a true asset, and that's what you want. The next thing you can do to mitigate the effects of the coming real estate crash is to stop buying real estate until the market approaches the bottom. Any real estate purchased in the last 24 months is probably going to lose 50 to 80% of its value when the collapse starts accelerating. If you did buy something and you can sell it now for a small loss, like 5 or 10%, then sell it quickly and be very thankful because that's still much better than the 80% loss that's coming. The next thing you should do is to try and add value to your home to offset any loss it may be experiencing when the market starts to collapse. Even simple things like painting the interior and the exterior of your home by yourself to brighten everything up can add tens of thousands of dollars in new value to your home to offset any potential losses. So hopefully you won't panic when the real estate crash begins because you've learned many of the lessons that were revealed here on the John Ark Show. One last thing to remember. In 2008, when the real estate market collapses and people's homes lost 80% of their value, that was a shock to them and to the banks. But 10 or 15 years later, those home prices started climbing back up again quickly. But this time, it's going to be very, very different. This time, we suspect that the economy is being deliberately destroyed and that when homes lose 80% of their value, that will be their new low price going forward into the future for a very long time. So, if you're shopping for a home, Just wait until the prices collapse, and you should start seeing the deals of a lifetime. With that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of your show on your social media to help get the word out. With that, I want to thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.